What's going on, guys? The Jackal's back, and now we're gonna talk to Ernest, and hopefully he's not severe pro space core, or he'll end up like the others.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
They shot themselves, sir.
Accidentally, brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time this month. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt. No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition.
Hey, watch it.
And be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Ernest.
Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
You won't even have a conversation with me? Now that's just rude. Now I don't feel so bad about it. Oh. Was there anyone around? No? Okay. Okay. Spacer's Choice reputation decreased. Yeah, oh well. Murata. Oh, I just sliced his head clean off. Heavy ammo? No, but you got... Oof. I bet that didn't feel good. Do I have the best armor equipped? Okay, this one's armor 4 with light and stealth skills. This one is stealth skills as well. Oh, there is conditions. Okay, good to know. Okay. So I wonder if I'll be able to upgrade and fix parts, or if it's just it breaks automatically. But so far, this looks pretty good. Now that is badass rainbow. Although it's probably the rings, but however, it looks like a rainbow, so I'm calling it the blood rainbow. I better sheath my stuff. Epithet pending calculation. Bunch of drills.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Out
Don't go
yonder.
ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Just passing
Ain't
through.
safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Low prices. Being as there's no landing pad out there, I think lying would be a bad idea.
I am employed by the Retirement Department of Spacer's Choice. That's fancy talk for working in the cemetery. Name's Silas, junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Alright. Ooh. I like your armor, sir.
He's working at the cannery.
Huh? What? I wasn't doing that.
Okay. Is there a way to change the point of view? Exploration logs, loot, weapons, armor, skill, reputation, combat, perception, companions, nope. Okay. I'm sure I'll find a way. Okay, now the question is, how long are loading screens? Okay, seems like a normal loading screen for an open world. Yep, seems about right. Emerald Vale. Mods to upgrade your gun at the workbench. Okay, that's good to know. Different barrels, scopes, and magazines. Town leader.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Goodbye. Saltuna. Oh, vendors. Alright. Oh, I saw something about hack and I didn't read it. Crap. Okay. Journal. Codex. Loot. Weapons. Companions. Symbol. Stealth. Hack. Hacking. Skills and reputation. Okay, if your skill is high enough to break security. Vending machines. Okay, there we go. Vending machines offer a variety of items, mostly from one company. Hack skill of higher 20 allows you to sell items to vending machines. Restricted items on a vending machine can only be purchased when you have a higher enough reputation with the association. Hey. Or hack skill for you higher. Okay. Note to self, read before you... Yeah. I'm gonna sell this. Mag pick, definitely need to keep that. Speedy meat barrel. Get rid of that. Tangy sauce. Base health 25%. Okay. Get rid of these ones. Alright. Oh. Are you gonna get mad at me that I'm back here?
You're some sort of freelancer?
I guess you could say that.
this aggressive. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Can I talk now? Okay.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Pavarotti, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Must be a town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him.
Damn.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The
Okay, then.
people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay, then.
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Goodbye. Companions. They increase, you unlock special ability with a special skill. Okay. What's this? Oh, it probably calls the elevator up. Oh, hi.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. No can do.
Where'd she go? Hello? Hello?
Can we talk?
Where the fuck did you go?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Not surprised.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks,
Guess it couldn't
mister.
hurt.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Ooh. Big cartridge, okay. Let's see.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian DeSoto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just
Nosy
tagging
bastard.
along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
What we asked us to do? Okay.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut power to the Zooters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Okay.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge.
Challenge
If you
accepted.
don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Okay.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. bastard snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library.
Really, a banned book?
Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Okay. So the question is, where's the power for this place? Is that it? Okay. Okay, how do I get up top? Because I'm assuming... Okay, so there's no vaulting. I'm sure the one at a Dale will ask me to take their power instead. So there's plasma rifles, okay. Part of the design behind this character is going to be that he's very different than everyone else. I know there's going to be a lot of YouTubers that are doing much better playthroughs on this, so I have to do something that would make it a little different.
Incoming! My legs!
Okay. So he'll do the less reputable actions. They're really not that far, are they? Seeing a lot of red markers.
Huh?
Oh gosh. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Alright, so I gotta remember not to go against big guys like that without healing. I gotta remember to heal. Hopefully that's the only heal that I do recently. No, death. I hope I heal a lot so I don't die. Oh gosh, where's it gonna put me at? I gotta run the whole way back. Okay. What the That seems like it would not be a very good pig. Okay, these loading screens are gonna get a little annoying, not gonna lie. But then again, I'm pretty sure everyone that plays open world games says that about their game. We got energy cells. So I'm not powerful enough with the melee or armored enough to deal with big guys like that. However, it seems like that armor would be very useful.
Not a peep from me. Here we go. Nice one. Ah!
Okay. Let's see. Cobbled armor 5, so that's better than what I got on. It doesn't look bad either. Let's see, we got Marauder Thug. I didn't kill those ones. Okay, that was creepy. Trip blade. Is that better than 60 DPS? 73. This one's a two-handed. Okay, so the ringleader should be here.
Here we go. Nice hit. That didn't work.
Ringleader dead. Really hope no one's sneaking around me. Bait cartridge. Overhauled power helmet. Necklace. Rebuilt mining armor. Hunting rifle. Item repair. Keep here. Okay. Repair, breakdown, swap, unequip. Okay. 183. This one uses magazine size heavy. Heavy. This one does 53 and this one does 180. 66 damage, 18. Alright, so looks like that's gonna be it for this one. Looks like it's not being a lot of stuff done for a single video, but it'll be a new thing that is something other than Borderlands for you guys to watch. Hope you guys find something happy to laugh about, but I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.